And if you have a question. John Wong.
Hey, Kyra, congratulations. What do you think of the draw, and what is the mindset of the team heading into this week?
Thank you so much. We are excited. We were excited to see our name pop up on the screen, Idaho State. The staff is already hard at work breaking down film. As far as the state of the team, we have had some of our best practices of the year. I like the energy, I like the focus, and we are looking forward to going to Texas to make a run.
Deuce.
You are obviously in your first year of being a head coach and coming in and starting in odd circumstances. What is that like being a first year head coach, but dancing in the big tournament?
Grateful, excited, but this team has been resilient all year. We've had our ups and downs, but I love how together we are. We battle together. And then just an overall excitement. I mean, this is what you play for. March Madness, here we are.
John Hale.
All right, can you maybe fill in the blank? If Kentucky makes a run this year, what has to happen for this team?
Well, in order for us to make a run, we have to sell out defensively, leave our heart on the floor, no matter what defense we are in. And then we have to have a balanced scoring attack. When we are at our best, we're pushing the ball in transition, and we have 3 to 4 people scoring in double figures.
Deuce.
You being from Kentucky, obviously from Ulm County,
Yes.
what does it mean to you to be able to be more or less a hometown person and be able to lead this team to the tournament?
It's an honor. You know, I am a Kentucky girl through and through, born and raised, and it's a big responsibility. But we represent the state of Kentucky, our community in Lexington. So to make them proud and them be behind this team, it's more than what I can ask for. So thank you for everybody who has cheered us on and supported us all year. But it's truly an honor.
John Hale.
All right, at this point in the year, people like to say freshmen aren't freshmen anymore. So I'm wondering, can you speak to Treasure Hunt's kind of progression over the season and kind of where she's at heading into the tournament?
And that is correct. Freshmen aren't freshmen anymore. And Treasure and I actually watched film today, and that's exactly what I told her. You are no longer a freshman. And I thought she really came on right before we played Georgia, had one of her best practices of the year, and has continued to get better and better each game that we've played. She's playing with a lot of confidence. And one thing that she can do, even when she was trying to transition into college, she can score. She knows how to put the ball in the basket. So she's confident in that. I love that she's helping us rebound, and she will be a big X factor for us.
John Wong.
It's not often you have a player the caliber of Ryan come along. How much of an advantage will it be having her in a tournament, and what are your plans to maybe exploit that advantage?
You know, Ron Howard is one of the best in the game, and we've talked about it all year, her versatility. And what she's able to do offensively and defensively. But I think what makes Ryan special is she can play the 1 through the 5, but she also makes people around her better. And she has matured into a vocal leader this year, and her teammates want to do well for her as well. So I think having Ryan is a big advantage, but I just think not only Ryan, we have so much talent across the board, and that's what makes us a dangerous team during this time.
COVID is also a big story this season, and it was reported that Coach Ariema of UConn tested positive. Is the team doing anything more as they head into this? I know you've had good success and the people have been great in terms of keeping within protocol, but I didn't know if there was any ramping up of that as the team heads into the tournament.
You know, I hate to hear about Coach Gino, and I hope he recovers and is doing well under the circumstances. As far as our team, we are healthy and ready to go. And, you know, we continue just to follow the protocol. It does get tiring, receiving all the tests. Social distancing, wearing your mask, but those are things that we must stay diligent in order to play in March. And so far, so good. So we'll keep our fingers crossed and continue to do what we need to do to keep everyone safe. Shout out to Courtney Jones, our trainer, and our medical staff here at Kentucky have been amazing.
Deuce.
Obviously, there's a lot different being an assistant coach, being a head coach during these times. What's been the biggest thing that you probably weren't aware of that you only had to truly learn through doing it rather than watching someone else do it?
That's a great question. Well, I've been in the business a long time, and as an assistant coach, you're very cognitive and aware of what the head coach is doing. But it's not until you move over to the seat, the sense of responsibility that you feel. You are no longer giving suggestions. You are the final say. And being able to really delegate and stay focused on the priorities that are important. And then at the end of the day, everything falls in your lap. So surrounding yourself with a staff that you trust, that is competent, and that is willing to do whatever to help make your program successful, then you've hit the jackpot. And I've hit the jackpot with this staff. So I'm blessed to have them, and I wouldn't be able to do what I do without the team behind me.
John Wong, wrap it up.
Kyra, we've talked about the SEC. It just means more. Now that you've run through the gauntlet of that, how much does that help you and prepare your team to play in the tournament?
You are right about the gauntlet of the SEC, and you could see the caliber of play as you watch the SEC teams go up on the board. So the SEC was well represented. So shout out to all the SEC teams. But I think playing in this league, it forces you to put your best foot forward night in and night out. We are battle tested. We've had to go against top caliber teams all year long in this league. So in order to prepare to be the best, you have to play against the best. And we've done that night in and night out in this league.
Hey, thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.